here with your readings for the week of May the 14th through May the 20th. And what a huge energy shift we're going to feel this week. I'm like tongue twisted. Okay, first of all, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back, and thank you so much for coming back. Last week was amazing, all the comments. I will say that after Saturday I won't be able to respond to the angel numbers. It's been work all week, but well worth it. It was lovely. Some of the comments were just heartwarming, so thank you so much for that. So please don't forget to like my videos and share them on your social media, because YouTube doesn't promote them like they used to. So it's really helpful if you would do that, and comment, as I said, and subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you, all of you new subscribers, and I hope that you enjoy yourself coming back. Now, what I'm going to do this week is I'm going to pick someone who is subscribed to me publicly and who comments and likes my video. I'm going to pick someone at random and I'm going to give them a free reading this week. So please just make, and you can cross, each time you comment, you're going to get an extra, I'm going to draw the name out of a bag, so you'll get the extra name put in. And that will happen in 2 weeks' time. When I'm on location in Chicago, because I'm going to the largest astrology convention in the Western Hemisphere, so I shall be attending that for a week. And I'll pull that live from there. Which will be apropos. Now, so please, the last time I did this, some people just said, one word. You've got to have, I want to know that you've watched this video all the way through, or any video all the way through, and I want you to comment on what it's meant to you. So it's going to be the most poignant comments that will be picked to put in the basket, in the bag. So that's exciting. Anyway, a little bit about the astrology before I go into the readings. And of course, the huge news is Uranus is moving into Taurus on the 15th. And at the same time, Mars is moving into Aquarius. And not only that, we have the new moon in Taurus. Now, first of all, I mentioned this last week. Uranus has an 84-year elliptical cycle, right? So it's not been in Taurus since, well, it was in Taurus 1934 to 1941, turbulent times, right? World War II happened during that time. So now it's going in. It's going in on the 15th. It's moving. Now, Uranus is this planet of surprises and sudden happenings, and it's kind of like lightning, right? And Taurus is very grounded, so it's being pulled down, right? It's being kind of restricted in a way. So it's not very comfortable, but it's going to have kind of, it's the planet of eruptions, we can have, a lot of astrologers are saying that it could, we could have, earthquakes, anything kind of, anything to do with the earth. We could have, some shocking happenings around the planet. So that could happen. Now, this is what I think with this energy coming in. I think we're all going to kind of feel it in different ways. I think those of you with fixed signs, such as Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and come back to me, brain. Oh my goodness. Scorpio, of course. Oh my goodness. So you are really going to kind of feel it. You're going to feel that shift. And for some of it really depends on where Uranus is, where it is in your natal chart as to how it's going to affect you in, you know, in which house. Now, what I will say that there are a lot of planets in Earth signs at this time, at the time of this new moon. You've got the sun and the moon, which are always together in the same sign when it's a new moon, right? You've got the sun, the moon, Mercury in Taurus. Then we have Mars, Saturn and Pluto in Capricorn, although Mars will be leaving Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. It's in the last degrees and then it moves into Aquarius. So this is a very, very powerful new moon, and it's kind of exciting. It's very important to put your intentions, because it's all about, you know, it's about material. It's about the material world. It's about finances. It's about the planet. It's about kind of abundance, if you will. So write your intentions down. You know, figure out where you want to be in the next 6 months to a year, even 5 years. Listen, Uranus is going to be in Taurus for 7 years. 7 long years. It's moving out a little bit to Aries for a little bit, but then it's back in, and it's in for the long haul. So this is a very interesting time that we're going into. But I will say, do a ritual for the new moon and really put your intentions. This is what I really, if you get a chance, go to the beach, put your feet in the sand, be grounded, do grounded things. Go put your bare feet in the soil, feel the earth. You have these receptors in your feet, and, you know, allow the planet to heal you and vice versa. Allow the energy to flow. I think it's very important for us to remain grounded during this time. And I think I think we're going to see, you know, Uranus is a planet of innovation, rebelliousness. I mean, there's lots of energy at play here, but I think that, you know, the emphasis is going to be on our planet. How are we treating it? I think new inventions and innovative inventions are going to come out, and I think the focus will be on the planet. I think it's really important to do something, to work with these, co-create with these energies, right? So, you know, Uranus will break up the status quo, the stagnancy. Do something different. Put your life in a different direction. Take risks. Go out and shake your world up. Shake it up in how you how you earn money, how you're living, how you treat the planet. It's like, make those changes, because if you don't make those changes will be made for you. And Uranus isn't like a smooth transition. It's sudden, sharp, you know, shocking changes. Now, if you can embrace the changes, you know, it'll make life so much easier for you. So what an exciting week. What a huge shift in energy. We're really, I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it for sure. So I think, you know, think about Taurus and think about, you know, their keyword is I have for Taurus, right? So it's all about being grateful for what you have. It's all about, you know, do I really need this? It's like, how much do I use? How much do I need? It's about conserving, I think. It's about being realistic. It's about being, you know, and you think about, you know, the bull in a field who's very placid, you know, eating, you know, grass or whatever, and very walking around really, you know, nonchalantly. And then you put a red flag in front of that bull and it goes charging, goes nuts. So it's about remaining grounded and remaining calm, not reacting, right? It's about keeping your calm in the storm. It's always about breathing before you speak or you act. It's about responding and not reacting. So anyway, guys, these readings are general readings. If you would like a personal reading, that information will be below in the description box in the show more section. I'm also on Instant Go, and the link to that will be underneath, and you can ask me a question for like $10. So 24/7, that's great. You know, download that app, it's amazing. And also, if you want to show me some support, check out my Patreon page. I'm on Patreon, and I really want to thank my patrons. You are amazing. Thank you so much. And what else? Yes, your sun, moon, and rising. The information will be down below. And listen, I love to give personal readings, guys. Contact me. And thank you to all those who have. I love you all. I really appreciate you. And without further ado, let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for May the 14th through May the 20th. And the first card out for you guys is the Nine of Pentacles. This is like a celebration. This is like wishes come true. This is about your needs being met. You're kind of feeling in a really celebratory mood. You want to celebrate. The only and look, you've got the 10 of Cups, all your needs being met, feeling wonderful emotionally, feeling totally fulfilled and happy and contented in your family life. And you also have the Queen of Cups. Now, what I'm getting from this is like, yes, celebrate. It's very important to celebrate, you know, success for sure. But be a little, rein it in a bit. Because this, look, the Queen of Cups is this incredibly emotionally available for everyone. She'll do anything for you, sometimes to the detriment of herself. So I'm getting that you need to take care of yourself, and in taking care of yourself, don't celebrate too much. Like, don't drink too much, you know, don't go overboard, don't overspend, because sometimes this card can make us celebrate too big, if you will. You know, celebrate within your means is what I'm getting. And the next card up is the Queen of Wands. And this is about confidence, right? So she's an incredible businesswoman. She's one of these women that juggle everything. She's got the career. She's the incredible career. She's got the home life. She can do everything. She's a multitasker, right? She's full of confidence, and she's very kind of emotionally balanced. Cowever, if you cross her, she loses it. She can lose it. Now, clarifying this could be somebody coming into your life, but it could represent you. This woman could be coming into your life, and there are two cards representing clarifying it. One is the Three of Swords. It's pain and betrayal, right? Broken heart. This can be like untrusting. This energy is blocking you. Whatever this pain is for you. If this is a deep-rooted pain from your past, and this person kind of kicks something up and brings this pain up to the surface, you know, look, I have a feeling, yeah, you've got kind of some kind of conflict going on with this person or this situation. And because it's the Wands, it's something to do with work. So there's a situation or a person that you're not trusting. And but when these cards coming up together, don't shy away from conflict, Gemini. Don't shy away from it. Be creative and deal with it. This is about, you know, rising above your pain and the personal hurt that you're feeling. You're probably feeling a little betrayed. Somebody's been a little competitive. Okay, so what I'm getting is you really need to build your self-confidence and come out regally, if you will. This is you, darling. And don't lash out, but deal with this situation in a creative way. in a kind, compassionate, and diplomatic way. So whatever conflict is going on for you, you've got to face it. You've got to face it. If you don't, it's going to get deeper and more painful. So you really need to, come out with self-confidence, come from a higher perspective, and handle it. And it's about being straightforward, but handling it in a diplomatic way, hearing the situation. And if somebody's doing something behind your back, then confront them in a non-confrontational way. So it's pulling them to the side and saying, listen, I'm hearing that you're saying this. What's the problem? You have to go into this situation. You have to temper your emotions, right? You have to be very calm when you handle this, Gemini. And you have that kind of way, that calm, that charming way about you. Go in very serious. Don't get me wrong. It's not a light-hearted thing. Very serious, but handle it. The next card is the Devil. The Devil is about focusing too much on material things. So it's desiring too much. It's like wanting something kind of outside of your means, perhaps, or just putting all the emphasis on the material world. So what I always say, when the Devil comes in, it's about balancing, and it's about getting in touch with spirituality, because look, clarifying it is this wonderful Ace of Wands, which is, beautiful new opportunity. And it could be, don't miss this opportunity is what I'm getting. Don't get it. Don't think, okay, sometimes don't come at this from a pure material perspective. When this opportunity arises, it could be an idea too, because sometimes that represents a brilliant idea that you can manifest. Look, the wand is totally flowering. It's beautiful. You see the castle in the background and all that light. I mean, this is a gem. You might have the tendency to ignore it or not take it because it's a fledgling. This is like the spark of a big fire. It's the beginning of something. So you might be like, oh no, that's too much. Let me, be easy here. Let me just take this money from over here because it's just easy and comfortable. But this is about taking a risk. This is about taking a risk on this wonderful, but it's not really a risk, but you're seeing it as a risk. And it could be a job offer. Don't negate it just because the money's not there immediately, is what I'm saying. See the potential. That's what I'm getting. See the potential in this opportunity. Really look at the potential there, Gemini, because if you don't, you're really missing out on something. This is really wonderful for you. So now we're going to pull a romance angel card for the single Geminis out there. This is for you single Geminis. Let's see what the romance angels have to say for you. For single Geminis, please. Oh, there it is, straight away. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Now, this means confidence, right, too. This is about your confidence. And, it's so funny because I had a comment the other day, last week, and somebody was saying, well, doesn't the unicorn represent Capricorn? And yes, it does. And actually, it makes me think of this, right? Because Capricorn has kind of two aspects to them, right? They have this wonderful, they're ambitious, and they're very, they're an earth sign, so they're very about manifestation and security. They want, they're out there, they've got to gather wealth, and they've got to, create a wonderful life for themselves, right? But also there's this very spiritual side, right? The unicorn represents spirituality. So this is about, yes, having ambition, taking control of your life for sure, seeing the opportunities. Don't get too caught up in the material realm, Gemini. And this is definitely about taking your power back. So healing from this pain, dealing with this kind of little conflict, kind of, what do I want to say? Competition kind of thing. Set yourself free, deal with it. You know, you own your power, own who you are. And that could be even, you know, if you look, you attract people when you're free and independent, right? So this is for Geminis in relationships who are already in committed relationships. Let's see what the romance angels have to say to them. Okay. What do the romance angels have to say to Geminis in relationships? Lovely, charming Geminis in committed relationships. What lovely messages and blessings do the romance angels have? I feel like they're trying. There's a lot trying to come out. Okay, that's it. Okay. Ah. Ha. That's interesting. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And that's what I feel in this whole reading. It's about faith. It's about faith in yourself. It's about confidence. It's about your faith, you know, freeing yourself, right? Get connected to spirit, darling. Definitely be spiritually centered this week and things will work out great. Gemini, please don't forget to like this video. It really makes a difference, and share it on your social media. Really appreciate that, because YouTube doesn't promote these videos like they used to, so when you share, it really helps. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. I read every comment, and I really appreciate you guys. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.